Women have been making bad choices since the beginning of time. Are you gonna be another one of mine? Oh, I used to think you were from outer space. Who's that bright-eyed guy in your place? You're kinda cute when you're not so shy. Hell, but I've been here before. Have I come back for more? Another chapter in my history of wrong guys. You used to be so I lived like cluster bar, but now you're changing into something I just can't ignore. Charlie, honestly, I've been hurt like this before. Is there really more to you than what I've always thought? How can you surprise me anymore? Oh, oh, oh. Hey guys, welcome back to That's So Fetch. And today I'm going to be doing something different. So as you know, the school year is drawing near, meaning that fall musicals are starting to happen. So if you are involved in educational theater, you know that they usually do one main musical during the fall semester and one main musical during the spring semester. And so since fall is coming soon, those things are starting to show up. So like if you look at maybe local theaters, you can see in the education section or youth section, maybe they're starting to release show lists or shows that they're doing for the youth, and maybe auditions are starting to come out, even though like they do cost money since those are educational theater and not professional things. Yeah, those things are coming out, so you audition or there's registrations available. So yeah, those things are starting to happen. Like I am going to be continuing this musical that I started in the spring semester, and I'm planning to do some other stuff this semester too, so that I can gain more experience and have more experience for next semester or next year. So yeah, that's what I'll be talking about in today's video, the audition season. But before this video starts, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and comment down below what musicals you'll be auditioning for or registering for this audition season. So as you know, educational theater is for the high schoolers, middle schoolers, elementary, that general range. Therefore, you would not be doing one, full musicals, and two, you would not be getting paid to do it. You would have to pay to participate because it costs money to get like production equipment, costumes, show rights, and all that stuff. And I don't know why they can't pay for it themselves. But I guess it's like since it's not a full-scale production that they're making big time profit off of, like if you were doing Matilda the musical, that's a musical that stars kids. So if you were to audition for that at a theater, they're generally going to be doing like the full musical, meaning Miss Honey would be played by an adult and stuff like that, but Matilda would still be played by a child. Therefore, you would get paid to do that because it's professional theater. But an educational is for kids. Therefore, you are not getting paid. You are paying because it's not a full-time theater production that the theater company is supplying for and stuff like that. And they're usually not running for long. Like I know this show I'm doing, it's a 3-day run, and therefore they have to rent out the theater space for those 3 days that we're running so that we can perform for our families and friends and everyone who has come out to see it. But since we're not running for like a month or like other musicals, you need to have that like money to pay for all that stuff, since it's more of an individual thing, not with the full company. Okay, so now that I talked about what educational theater is, let's get into auditions and where you can find them. So if you're auditioning for like a school musical or something like that, then you can generally find information on the school website, or the school will send you stuff about that. Like if you're at a performing arts high school and you're in a theater magnet or something like that, then I'm guessing they will send you those information, or you will have access to that information somehow, even if it's not explicitly on the school website. There'll probably be somewhere where you can find it as a student that people who don't go to the school don't need to know about. Anyway, if you're doing it for a community theater or something like that, then you can find those information on the websites. Like if you're looking for educational theater, then sometimes it's under education. If you're trying to look for professional auditions, then I'm guessing they're either in Get Involved or About Us and stuff like that. But yeah, they will be on the website if you're looking for auditions for those kind of stuff. Or you can contact the theater itself. And one way to get a notice whenever auditions come out so that you don't miss them is to get on the mailing list. So basically, if you go on websites for local theaters and stuff, they usually have mailing lists where you can put in your email and usually choose what you want to get notified about, and then you'll get emails telling you when auditions come out and stuff like that, or if you're looking for something else, like when camps or classes come out, stuff like that. But yeah, those are some ways to find auditions. So when you're auditioning, there's two things you generally need. A cut of a song, either 16 bar, 32 bar, and a monologue, either 1 minute or a certain type, like a comedic monologue, for example, or a dramatic. And sometimes there will be dance calls, which means you need to arrive at the audition with clothes you're comfortable with dancing in, and they'll teach you a dance while you're there and to see how quick you catch on to choreography. Or they'll send you an instructional video before the audition, like when you're getting information about the audition and stuff like that, that you need to practice so that when you go to the audition, they can see either you do it with the other auditionees or see you do it by yourself to see how quick you catch or how good you are at the choreography. But yeah, those are the main things you need. So usually you're just going to need the song and the monologue, and sometimes you need to memorize the dance so you can perform it in front of the casting directors. But a good place to find some songs and monologues is what I suggest for monologues, Daily Actor, and for songs, I suggest you could look at Musical Theater International to find like some musicals that you maybe never heard of, so you can find songs from them and stuff. Or you could look on YouTube and just look at maybe lesser known musical theater songs. And I also suggest Stage Agent, because on Stage Agent you can look up a certain musical or play or something you're auditioning for, and each character, if you press on the character, they give you suggested audition materials. You have to make an account to access those though, but if you do make a Stage Agent account, then you'll be able to see some suggested musical pieces if it's a musical, or suggested monologues, stuff like that. Okay, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications as I've said already, and also comment down below not only what you're auditioning for, but some musicals you'd like me to review, or any theater activities you'd like me to talk about, or like anything theater related, or any video ideas for things you want me to do that's not on That's So Fetch. Bye guys!